Hi, this is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my inspection at 620 Lacrosse out here in Escondido. Whenever we start our inspections, we like to start underneath the eave of the house. So the eave of the home will consist of your fascia board, you got your rafter tails, and you got your starter board. Those holes are your intake ventilation as well. But the reason why we like to start underneath the eave is that it gives us a really good idea about what kind of wood damage we can expect on a roofing project, and it also shows just how well of a job the roof is doing as far as keeping water off the property. And we can see there's going to be a decent amount of wood repair on this project, so that is something that the homeowner needs to be prepared for. Wood repair is always that unknown variable, but we can see how damaged, this is called a shadow board, we can see how damaged the majority of this shadow board is, just how rotted through all that is as well. That is all wood rot. So all of that will have to be replaced. More than likely what's going to happen is when this roof is replaced, we'll get rid of this shadow board and we will replace that with drip edge. So this shadow board kind of helps protect this fascia. The drip edge will do the same thing, but allow us to eliminate that and not have to add to the wood repair bill of fare as well. So this is a flat concrete tile roof. The tile on this roof is in pretty good shape. The nice thing with concrete is that it does tend to get stronger as it ages. So this would be a viable candidate for a lift and reset. But I want to point a few things out. Here we got a skylight. We got 3 big skylights on this roof, and you can see how moisture has been getting inside of these for quite some time. So these skylights are going to need to be replaced. The perfect time to replace them is during a roofing project, just to ensure that the skylights are properly waterproofed, flashed, and sealed off as well. So again, flat concrete tile. You can see that the majority of tile is in pretty good shape. We got a cracked tile over here. We've got some missing mortar caps. We also have some soft spots on this roof. You can see how some of these tiles are pretty loose, but we're missing mortar caps over here. We're missing a mortar cap on this side as well. And then you can see we've had some repairs done. Some of these tiles are mismatched. I went ahead and pulled one tile over here on this section just to show the homeowner what the condition their underlayment is in. Now this flat tile, it was installed properly. I want to say everything is really tight, so it makes it kind of tough to see the underlayment. So I only pulled it over just a little bit, but it gives us a good idea. So we can see just how faded this underlayment is. You can see how smooth it is as well. And then you can also see just how brittle it is. So this stuff really is kind of just crumbling in my fingertips. And when the underlayment gets to be at this point, it's a telltale sign that it has gone past its life expectancy. Now, on any concrete tile roof, there's a common misconception that the tile itself is what's protecting the roof. And when in reality, it's the underlayment that is what's protecting the roof. So if the underlayment is bad, then that needs to be replaced. Now, we can go ahead and keep this tile, but I am going to recommend replacing the underlayment just based off the age of the roof, based off the wood condition that I'm seeing around it, and based off of some of the repairs that need to be done, as well as the sealant around all the penetrations. You can see that the majority of the sealant is starting to fade through. This is the original roof that's on this house. I'd imagine this roof is 30 to 35 years old. Typical underlayment like this, which is a standard 1 layer of UDL 30, is going to last about 25 to 30 years or so. So when we redo this roof, we're going to go ahead and get rid of all these solar panels. We're going to remove and reinstall them. We are a licensed solar contractor. We do not sub any of our work out. So whether it's my roofing crews or whether it's my solar crews, those are all in-house crews. So we will be removing and reinstalling these solar panels. Once all that comes off, we remove the tiles, we remove all the underlayment, we get down to the wood decking. We want to address any kind of bad wood that's on this roof, just to ensure that everything is installed properly. Bad wood only continues to get worse and invites all kinds of critters as well. So once all that's torn off, we're going to replace this underlayment with a layer of fire-resistant titanium peel and stick. That titanium peel and stick underlayment is going to come with a 50-year warranty from the manufacturer, and the roof will also go with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us over at Build Brothers. Once all that's complete, we reseal, reflash all the penetrations, reinstall the solar panels, and obviously that comes after the fact that the new tile is installed. New mortar caps are going to be installed as well, and then brand new drip edge is going to go along the entire perimeter. But again, based off the age of this roof, it doesn't necessarily need to be replaced right now, but it has gone past that life expectancy. So if there aren't any current leaks on this roof, we might get another 2 to 4 years left in it, but the homeowner does need to understand that it is going to be time to replace this roof in the very near future. That is it for my inspection.